What up? What up?
What's
Man,
going on?
what's going on with you?
Bruh, bruh.
Man,
Florida need to stop playing and warm up a little bit.
yeah, it's supposed to get up. I know it says it's supposed to go to like 75 today or something like that. And it's 56 right now where I'm at, bro.
Hold on. Well, you in better weather than I am. It
Shit.
says 72 for us today. So
So my high is 75.
okay, mine's 72.
High 75 today. Yeah.
Sneaker Tyler Radio in the bill. What's up, family?
What up? What up, BT? What up? What up? Good
Woo.
morning to everybody, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode here, the One Pair at a Time podcast, man. Appreciate everybody that's tapping in this morning. And if you're catching us after the fact, Plenty Hardaway.
What up,
What's
Plenty?
good, my guy? You guys had a very spirited live last night.
Bro, we had a good
Spirited
time
live.
last night. Just it was fun. It was fun
Oh,
last night.
real quick, Plenty. When I said about stop buying 11s, that wasn't directed just towards you. It wasn't directed towards you. That was just an overall statement. People talk because y'all was talking last night about Nike needs to stop producing this silhouette or that silhouette. I'm like, all right, well, stop buying them then. Protest it.
Oh, so all right. Let's be honest, chat. Right, where you kicks and I've had this battle for.
Hey, I'd appreciate that plenty. Let me know.
Yeah,
Let me
for
know.
sure. Him and I talked about this a lot, y'all, and there are people out there who agree with me. It's not that like, listen. The problem is I just feel like Nike has been burning 11s. 11s have been dogged out, ran to the dirt. Look what happened last year. We have never seen 11s like that. Now people complaining about the 11 collabs is dropping because it's like, what is this?
Well, you and
What
I
is it?
both said. Now, granted, he's talking about the Como de Garcon Jordan 11. Now, you and I both said, and I think I hit you up and said, like, yo, these look like they took the Columbias and they took the Gammas and they removed most of the coloring off of them and said, here you go.
Pretty much.
We looked at it. It was just kind of like, nah, this ain't this. No, what is this? It's a boring collab. Truth be
Facts.
told, the Houston, Atlanta, Vegas pack was definitely way better than what these Como de Garcon joints are coming out.
Facts.
Rich, what's up with you, man? Appreciate you
What up,
being
Rich?
tapped in. Appreciate everybody tapped in right now this morning. It is also a Jordan 4 Valentine's 4 weekend that are dropping, right? Uh, and it is Super Bowl weekend. We've got Jay's Patriots. Jay's Patriots up against the Seattle Seahawks tomorrow to see who will be crowned champion out there in Santa Clara, California.
Mm-hmm.
Who will be crowned champion here of the 2025 football season. So, Jay, you want to give a prediction of your score now, or you want to wait till we go to close out?
I'm gonna say right now, man. Honestly, I feel like we probably gonna win by maybe three.
Three.
Maybe three.
Three.
I think it's
Okay.
gonna be a close game. Personally, it's going. I think it's gonna go down to the wire. Personally, as a
Mm.
matter of fact, let me show chat this real quick because people be like, "Hey Jay, you always talk about cards and all this other stuff, man. Let me give you guys some work real quick, man. I know I talked to plenty about this already, but right here, man, we definitely got the premier
Oh, hold up.
Dave's
I
rookie
mean,
card. Now, this rookie card right here, if you
the
guys can
Drake
see,
May joint.
this is his jersey, and this card is thick. Big Paul. So we got that rookie card, man, that Prism rookie card premium, man. We not playing out here, man. Your boy not playing. Let's go. Let's go.
BT says, sorry, Jay. I think Seattle's going to smash your boys.
Hey, it's all good, BT.
I mean, listen, what Dennis Rodman say in that movie? What was it called? Double Take or Double Team or whatever with Jean Claude Van Damme. Defense wins championships, and Seattle's got a strong defense. Strong defense.
They do.
So, but them boys can score too, man. Jackson Smith and Jigba, your boy
Listen,
a problem. Your boy a problem.
Listen, that's why I think it's gonna come down to the wire, man. So we shall see. But I'm staying true. And
Score
like I said,
score prediction.
I
What's your
mean,
score
honestly,
prediction?
I'm not gonna give a score. I just say I think it's gonna go down to like
I mean, it's okay to give us,
I think
it's
maybe
just for fun. It's not like you gambling that I know
maybe
of.
20 maybe 24 24 27.
Ooh, by 3, 24-27.
24
So
27.
what you thinking? Last minute field goal to win it?
Or last minute touchdown.
Mm, mm, okay,
Yeah. I think it's
that
going
could
down to the
happen.
wire.
That could happen. You know
What you think? What up, the boy? What up, fam? What up, Christopher?
what up, everybody? Uh Man, that's a good question. The number that came to my mind is
Ooh.
28-24.
Ooh. Mm.
That's the number that came to my mind. Now, listen, even though Seattle's defense is stronger, I'm not sitting here saying the Patriots defense is no slouch, right? And it's the Super Bowl for a lot of these guys. It's their first time in the big game. Damn, BT talking about 42-13. He think it's
Wow.
going to be when Seattle played Denver that year
Wow.
and smashed them.
Wow, BT. That's a heck of a spread,
He,
bro.
he calling it out like it's the Eagles playing Chiefs again.
He said it's Candyland.
Man, here we go. We got 34-26 Seattle.
Okay.
Ooh. How many pairs you got, and what's your favorite NFL team? Yeah, that's a good question. I just sold 11 pairs of shoes, to be honest with you. So my I think the last time I counted, I was at 135. So now I'm down to 124.
Okay.
Jay, where you at? You know, have you counted? Oh, and my favorite team is the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey, Bound 3D printing, man. That's dope, man. My son does 3D printing, man. So that's dope, man. Favorite team, I mean, for me, come on, man. I'm a Pats guy. And not overnight Pats guy. Honestly, I haven't looked at my account, man, but last time I did, I was over 200, but I have been getting rid of kicks.
Sheesh.
And I got kicks in another location too. So
well, what you mean in another location? It was storage unit?
I got kicks in another location.
Damn. Jay out here big balling, bro.
Nah. But I just sold 2 pairs of kicks. I sold 3 kicks in the past 2 weeks. I got rid of some kicks, and I need to get rid of like 7 more, honestly.
3 kicks in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You talking like you moving weight of shoes out here. 3 kicks in the past 2 weeks. Honestly, you get rid of some of them double ups?
No, I have not gotten rid of any double ups. I have not gotten rid of any triple ups either.
This guy. Oh, I know you ain't getting rid of no white cement 4s. I know you're not doing that.
Oh, absolutely not.
Now, let me ask you this. Truth be told, right? The white cement 4 or any of these OGs, do you think what do you think it's going to be before we see them again? 10 years? 15 years?
You know, the way Nike moving, man, with these black cement 4s, man, bro, anything is possible at this point in time.
That's a little bit of a I give Nike credit in the fact that it's a little bit of a different situation. But you're right. I'm on the same boat as you with this joint, bro. I'm just kind of like, you just gave us the reimagined drones. Why are you bringing these out right now? Like, where are the fire red 4s? You giving us these Valentine's 4s? They look like a teaser in a sense. They don't, And to anybody going for them, they are coming in extended sizing for anybody that's interested. You giving us those? You giving us bread 4s, and now, the Nigel joints, right? We got the Nigel 4s coming, which kind of look like fire red 4s.
Yep.
But we need the OG. I'm sorry, I'm lacing up a pair of shoes right now too.
It looks. Is that green? Are those some green laces? Teal.
Yeah, these are teal. You know what I'm lacing up? It's a Jordan
Mm.
1. It's a Jordan 1. Right? What you think? What you think these go to?
The green glow ones.
Mm-mm. I do not own the green glow ones anymore. That was one of the shoes I sold. That was one of I sold a Jordan 1. Yes, I did.
You know what?
I sold
Self-expression.
one.
I bet you putting on the self-expressions.
Nope. Self Expressions does not have this. You ready?
Okay.
The
Ooh.
patinas.
Ooh.
The patinas. I got these last year.
Sneaker con.
And
Sneaker con?
yeah. I was with you guys when I got
Yep.
these.
Yeah.
And guess what? Today is the day. Today is the day they're going on feet. So,
Miss Sereno sneakers. What up, fam?
what up? What up? How things looking over there across the pond, man, in your side of the world?
Yeah. Buongiorno.
You
Buongiorno.
know? So let's see here. So Jay, halftime show. Bad Bunny. Apparently, apparently your boy said he's willing to perform in a dress. Did you hear about that?
Nah, I ain't hear nothing about that, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
So for those y'all that don't know, Jay Zammit, what's good with you, bro? So for those of you guys that don't know, because it's in the Santa Clara area or where the San Francisco 49ers play and all that, you know, the LGBTQ community is very large out there in that area, and he plans on not only obviously doing a bunch of his songs in Spanish, but he's also going to be apparently wearing a dress. Now, I did hear some rumblings that is subject to change, possibly, but I don't know. For those of y'all watching the game, you think it's a little much?
Listen, man. I'm not even gonna comment on that, bro. I'm gonna leave that where that's at, and all I can say is, it is what it is, man. I'm just gonna leave that where it's at. That's all I can say, man.
Well, you know, a lot of these guys now, they all wearing the thing. I mean, things are different now, bro. Like a lot of these guys, like Caleb Williams. You know, Caleb Williams be wearing like the nail polish and stuff. You know, the quarterback for the Bears. I mean, look, people can do what they want to do. Now, personally, should he do that? I mean, let me not say should. Do I personally want to see that? Not necessarily. I'm interested to see how this show is going to go. And I do think Bad Bunny will put on a decent performance, but I'm I'm just waiting to see what the comments going to be after the fact. It's going to be interesting.
Let me say now, Bad Bunny, bro. Bad Bunny music is fire. Bad Bunny music is smacking. I'm gonna keep it a bean. He be smacking when it comes to his music. That you can't definitely deny, man. His music is definitely popping. Sure.
They look good on the patinas, actually.
Look at that.
They do look good.
At that.
Yeah. So, in any case, you got any friendly bets going on with anybody at work, Jay?
Nah, you know, Jay not too much of a gambler, man. I just really don't do that.
It ain't gotta be money. You know, me and Mr. Think had a bet. It was over a Chick-fil-A meal.
Yeah, no,
you know, something simple.
Nah. Only thing I want to do, y'all, is sit back, eat me some fried chicken wings.
Where you getting them from?
Come on, man. Come on now. Stop playing.
I'm not playing. I'm being serious.
B-Dubs, man. Come on. You know it's
Buffalo Wild Wings. So you like fried chicken wings? Breaded?
Nah, I'm gonna go naked.
Nikki.
I'm gonna go Nikki.
I'm just saying because listen, for those y'all that don't live in Florida, the grocery store Publix, I ain't gonna lie, they Jones is good. And Jay, so the other day, right? I remember a while back. I remember I bought a box of the chicken wings, right? Because you know you can walk up near the deli and get them.
Yep.
So I had some left over, and I said, you know what? I don't feel like putting these joints in the oven. I said, let me throw them in the air fryer real quick, see what happened. When I tell you them joints came out as crispy as they sound in a commercial, oh my goodness, it was so good, bro. Warming them up in the air fryer, hell yeah.
You know what? How many people out there really like? So my mom has something called a New Wave. It's like an air fryer, but you know, it's different. I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, because you know, chicken breast be dry as hell, bro. Like after the next day, chicken breast is usually just a little bit dry. And honestly, as I've gotten older, I've stirred more away from chicken breast, even though that's the most healthiest part of the chicken. But when you put it in that New Wave, that boy be juicy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it be juicy. So
yeah.
Just curious out there, man, who use, you know, the New Wave or, you know, any of those new type of convection equipments, man, now to make your stuff to stay juicy. Pause on that. Pause on that, y'all. Sneaker Tyler Radio said, Jay, I just realized the Kobe's got the React too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's right
the
here.
React foam.
Yep.
The React foam.
Yep.
Yeah.
Facts, yeah. Sneaker Tyler. Facts, bro.
Let's see here. Bad Bunny was a lame choice. I understand how many streams his music has, but we need something more American for the Super Bowl. Okay. So Sneaker Tyler, you wanna turn off the Super Bowl and turn on the Turning Point. You know that news station Turning Point or whatever is doing their own quote unquote American Super Bowl act or whatever. I guess that's what you're doing. I don't care what he wears. Let's see here. The dress might be a little too much. Okay. So we about to levitate.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. All them fake kicks, bro. You right. This background not even real, bro. You absolutely right. This background fake. It cost me a good amount. Matter of fact, do me a favor too. Like, sub up, yo, so I can keep paying for this joint. Appreciate you. He said, yeah, I would change the channel. All right. Bad Bunny is from Puerto Rico. He's American. Absolute facts.
Yep.
Absolute facts. Mm-hmm. Don't forget, Puerto Rico is a part of the United States. I've heard that they've had opportunities to become the 51st state, and they just like, nah, we good. Have you heard that?
No, I have not heard that. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you right now, man, Puerto Rico is a beautiful country. Beautiful. I enjoy myself.
All that fake shoes got you guys thinking you something serious. You right. Hey. We walk around with S's on our chest with all these fake shoes out here, bro. These fake shoes, bro. You know how our Jordan ones got wings? These fake shoes, they give us wings.
That's it.
Let us fly.
Imagine a green screen wall of sneakers. So much money was saved. Laughing out loud.
Hey, you know what? Listen, so I bring that up because somebody really did think it was green screen. They thought our Jones was fake. We had a fake background going. Mm-hmm. You remember that? You remember that stream, Jay?
I do remember that.
Mm-hmm. So.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. I can't even believe it, bro.
So listen, man. I gotta talk to the chat and you about this, man. Like we know
what's up.
We know that February is really starting to heat up, right? And I'm gonna tell you guys right now. So far, the only sneakers I've known that people went crazy over for the month of February, and I gave you guys that review, were the Nike Mind 001 and the Nike Mind 002. Instantly sold out. And it seems like February is starting to really ramp up and heat up because next weekend, most of the releases that we're gonna see, chat, is gonna be for LA, man, California.
I mean,
They are gonna get all the love during All-Star Weekend, and I'm telling you, listen, we got the reverse infrared sixes, which is cool. Like that sample pair, that's great. I feel like that's gonna do very well. But man, all of these releases is gonna happen, man. It's gonna be a tough weekend.
listen,
So, are you guys willing to pay resale for a lot of these kicks? Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be tough in my eyes.
well, we got to remember Laker fours are going to be, they're going to have a later release date after,
March.
for March. So people are going to be able to get them now. You will be able to get them earlier if you do go out to All-Star Weekend. But that being said, I mean, besides like the Union frags, and even then, I would not advise anybody to jump right out there and buy them resale like that because of what happened last year with the Union Shadow Chicago's. It was up real high, and then the release came out. A lot of people were able to get pairs. Now, look, you think that 44,000 is legit, or you think they maybe got more?
So honestly, all I can tell you is I kept hearing that this is going to be like the most amount of pairs that they've made in a frag. I feel like the frag is going to be an easier cop. I didn't say an easy cop. I said an easier cop. All right. Over the past releases when it comes to the frag. So I feel like Nike is distributing a little bit more pairs than what we're used to. So I think you have a better chance of copping these than in previous years.
Yeah, but you're gonna have like 10x the amount of people trying to go for them too.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
of course. And
let's see
again,
here.
are you willing to pay resale? Again,
Well,
and honestly, I don't think resale is going to be high on the frags. I don't think it's going to be high like that.
I mean,
I don't think so.
Maybe not initially. I think it'll go down over time. Listen, after what I saw happen to the Bread 85 highs last year and the Union Shadow Chicago's, patience is a virtue. I'm going to be patient and see when people forget about them, essentially, and then try to get them joints.
Acorn, I mean, listen, bro, Seattle's a great team. I mean, listen, we got a rookie quarterback with New England, and we shall see. But I don't think it's gonna be a dog walk for them. But I think New England gonna pull it off, bro. But I think it's gonna be a close game. And let's be honest, like Mays has been honestly, he's really been maintaining his composure under pressure. So that's what makes him very mature on that field for a rookie, man. He's been maintaining his composure.
That's facts. Let's see here. I want a pair of mine slides.
Yep.
In a brown colorway. Let's see here. To me, February sales in the 6s, Wolf 5s. Y'all was who was it? Plenty was not. No. Technology did not like the Wolf 5s.
Well, he said that it was he said the quality was not up to par. The quality gonna remind you of the Tokyo 5s. He was like, man, you guys are not gonna, it's not what you think it is.
Said Bad Bunny more American than Millennia. Yep. The facts, we got shock drop for the infrareds on Sneakers EU. Got an L. Damn. Ooh. It's all right.
All right.
That's funny. So they still doing shock drops over there in the EU. You don't do no shock there. Listen, to be honest, right? I think Nike not doing shock drops in the US is actually better. I think it's actually better for how these shoes are moving now because here there's such like the way we go at sneakers versus Europe is totally different. Totally different. But we are very much a here today, gone tomorrow type of society, especially when it comes to these shoes. So a lot of times when you do a shock drop, it kind of removes the lure of when the actual release date comes for the shoe, because then it's like so many people hit, and we know from a social media standpoint, you already had all them reviews come through. So now if you missed out on the shock drop, you finally get the shoe. It don't hit the same.
Yep.
But release day, everybody essentially getting them release day, it's a different feel.
Plus, it's not a shock drop if we know it's shockingly dropping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
BT, so did I, bro. And I didn't see it until 1:15. I didn't see it till 1:15.
BT, I don't get EA, bro. I think I only had 2 EAs. So you guys out here getting these EAs, shout out to y'all, man, because I don't get EA.
I need LeBron 23 gold Gator skin All-Star Weekend. Okay.
Has a 3D lion head.
Pick them up. Pick them up. What's up, Jason Corley?
What up, Jason?
Good morning to you.
Yes, sir.
Will Tough Reds sell out?
So
you're talking about the Valentine's fours.
The quality looks pretty good. I haven't seen them personally, but honestly, I don't know. I think they're gonna do okay, but sell out, that's the question I have. They come in extended sizing, which I think Nike did a good job on that. But if you guys have the alternate red fours, I got the alternate red fours. It's really no different besides that Jumpman in red, and then you got the kisses inside of the silhouette, which is the insole. So it's a pass for me. But at the fact, y'all know I'm a Ford fan, so I'm still excited for it. Are you gonna go for them, Ross? I'm curious. Are you going for these joints? There we go.
All right, so here we go. Got them up here. Yeah, guys. So extended sizing on these.
Mm-hmm.
Quality is nice, you know. The leather right here looks soft as hell.
Look at that tongue, though. Did you see the tongue? Now look. The tongue is leather.
The whole shoe is leather, yeah. Mm-hmm. With the red piping. Yep. Pause.
Yep.
Look, overall, like honestly, the great thing about this shoe is the lips are on the inside. You know, so in a sense, the shoes will be kissing your feet.
That's right. Bow down.
Bow down, kiss my feet. Yeah, these yours is nice though. The leather quality, leather quality reminds me of like the Oreo white Oreo 4s.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot they had the kisses behind the tongue too.
That's a nice touch. That's a nice added touch. Now, is that press on or is that's not stitched? Go back. That look like it's press on.
Yeah, that's ironed on. That's ironed in there. Hang tag, heart hang tag and shit.
I like it.
I don't know what the postcard's about though. Although, if you were given these as a gift,
man, I'd be appreciative, bro. I'd be super appreciative.
Box is dope too, and the tissue paper with it.
You know what the postcard probably represents, because remember guys, like when you like sending someone flowers or something like that, it comes with some type of like card of like saying, hey, how you feel about that person, whatever the case may be. So I think the postcard is a nice added touch, man. Personally, it's not overly done. It's just clean. I mean, it works. It's just a pass for me, bro. It's just a pass. And fellas, this is a women's shoe. Please go up. Please go down, right? A half size, a size and a half down. I'm telling you.
Yeah, double check what you. For example, men's size 12 is a women's 13.5.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so like Sneaker Tyler, pay attention to what you ordering, bro. Because you had that issue with the Dorenbeckers. Pay attention to what you ordering.
Yeah.
if you order these joints in about 29 minutes. Speaking of which, what stock numbers looking like on these joints? That's another good question.
I wonder if they should have went on ahead and instead of doing a white insole, I wonder if they should have done pink and then they should have left the red kisses right there, or red and then the kisses would have been pink.
All right, so Sneakers App today. Jay, what's your guess on how many pairs?
I'm gonna go with probably like maybe 45, 50. Always off. The count is always off.
Y'all ready for this? I'm predicting sellout.
BT. On Sneakers App.
17,146 today on Sneakers App.
BT. Ooh.
17,146 pairs today on the Sneakers App. Now, because they're coming in large sizes, they're coming in larger sizes. Let me see here. So it looks like the largest size is a women's 14, which is a man's 12 and a half. Sheesh. So they're not even coming in size 13 or 14.
12 and a half.
And for a size 13 and a half, it's 692 pairs. And for a women's size 13, 330 pairs. 12 and a half, 770. Size 12, 1,803. Size 11 and a half, 1,550. Size 11, 1,520. Size 10 and a half, 1,307. Size 10, 1,439. Size 9 and a half, 1,203. Size 9, 1,315. Size 8 and a half, 1,196. Size 8, 1,180. Again, these are all women's sizes, guys. All women's sizes. So, man. But look, they're releasing it all major retailers. So if you miss out on the Sneakers App, I'm sure you'll be able to put a little bit of footwork in this today or tomorrow and go ahead and get them.
But listen, y'all, this is not the all ends, because remember, in stores, right? So when we talk about selling out potentially, we're just talking about Sneakers App. In store, I don't think these are going to sell out. I think they're going to do well, fairly well. But listen, I could be totally wrong.
But here's the other thing, Jay. There's a lot of shoes releasing on Valentine's Day as well. So I don't know. Listen, for those y'all out here that got significant others, did y'all already take care of her and get her a gift so you can get what you want in peace? Or you ain't got nothing yet? Listen, all right, so okay, so Jay, the video I sent you was like the argument for Jordan LeBron with the comedians I was telling you about.
Yeah.
So the same dude, right? Ryan Davis. He has a stand-up on Netflix. And he was talking about how it's different when men buy gifts for women and when women buy gifts for men. And what he said was, I'm paraphrasing here, right? What he said is that a lot of times women will buy you gifts, right? Because they think you should like it. And then get mad when you don't actually like it. Right? So a lot of times, bro, it's like I know for myself in the past, there's a gift, like I've had to either directly tell her what I wanted, or she tries to get me something, and then we end up having to exchange that joint.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like the older I have gotten, bro, I really don't want no gift. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm very appreciative. Don't get me wrong. It's great, but man, one of the best gifts I can tell you, man, for me, man, is just peace.
Your son, give you a son.
What?
I said your son. She gave you your son, bro.
Hey,
that's your greatest gift.
Hey, good.
Don't it? He's
Yeah, I
like,
was like, wait a minute, what?
yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
like,
But
it depends on
like
the day.
a great gift is peace, man. A great gift is peace, bro.
Hey, man, you
A
ain't never
great gift
lied,
for me
bro.
is just peace, bro.
Peace,
I'm
peace,
telling you, that goes a long way.
peace.
With the ones losing traction, good for me, by the way. Resale on the frag shouldn't be that crazy. I don't think it's gonna be that crazy, and I agree with you as well, Sneaker Tyler. I'm looking at yours. You said it's gonna sell around the high, low fours. I'm saying it's gonna be around 4 to 350.
I mean, look where the Union joints are at. Union Shadow Chicago's is in the 200s.
Yep.
So now these being a frag, having the triple collab, I don't know. I think the most expensive pair obviously is going to be the black white pair. But
My
even
favorite
then,
pair.
where do you see the black white pair? Where do you see the floor getting to on that shoe?
See, that's where it gets sticky because there's only what, like 2,000 pairs being made. So that's where.
Well, let's back up here real quick.
Go ahead.
Because remember, it was originally only Tokyo's getting them, and now they're releasing it in some places here in North America. So that already, to me, I feel like there's more than just 2,000 pairs out there.
I see your point. Yeah. Now, I told you, and I'm going to say it again. While I'm in Japan, I will be trying to get, right, the black and white pair. That I'm going to try my best to do. The only thing is it's going to be a little bit difficult, not only to find that silhouette in my size as well. So we'll see.
I better get that V-Day treatment. Hey, listen. Hell yeah. Hey, men love good gifts too.
Hey, but listen, fellas, Valentine's Day is for the ladies. Sweetie's Day is for the men. So don't let these women be tricking y'all saying, well, it's Sweetie's Day. Sweetie's Day is for the woman to treat the man. Don't get fooled. Don't get bamboozled, gentlemen.
And what they packaging up. Same thing you got last year. Right here. I just changed the bow. I changed the trim on it this time.
Wow. Wow. That boy said he out here. Where's those edges?
Hey, what the hell is Sweetie's Day?
Hey, BT.
You know.
He said, what is Sweetie's Day?
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Wear your shoes, bro. Wear your kicks. Wear them. Put them on feet.
305 King in the build.
I'm dead stock the pair today. Got them on feet. Let's see.
305 said this year dropped straight trash. Kurt Knight said, how long y'all been working at Foot Locker?
Hey. Man,
Curtis Knight, what up, fam?
If I was at Foot Locker, I'd have way more.
Sneaker Tyler Radio said 305 King, speak on it. I'm curious of your thoughts on these releases. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say everybody doesn't know about Sweetie's Day. I feel that's a Midwest thing.
Ooh, so Purple Haze.
Purple Haze, where you at? You got the link, bro.
What up, Perp?
You got the link. So what's Sweetie's Day, Jay?
Sweetie's Day is a day.
Is it the same day?
The woman treats the man. It is the day for the man to get that treatment, to get that love. Sweetie's
what day is that?
I don't know. Gotta look on the calendar.
Damn.
Yeah, let me look on the calendar for y'all. Hold on, let me look, man.
Sweetie's
let me look
Day.
For y'all.
I know there's a Steak and BJ Day. I know there's that.
Oh my God.
I know there's that. I heard of that. Said better air that thing out. Hey, go on Groupon, get them that Brazilian treatment.
October 17th, y'all. October 17th is Sweetie's Day. Mark your calendars.
What's up? You all selling? Depends, Renee. I mean, I did move 11 shoes. I might move more, but if you ask if we resellers like that, no. We're not resellers like that. Let's see here. every day should be Sweetie's day. Good luck trying to maintain that. I'll tell you that right now.
Preach.
Good luck,
Preach, Jason.
because you know
Preach.
damn well it'll be, what have you done for me lately?
Man.
Oh, perfect example. I sent this to you guys on IG. This John said, she stood up in front of this panel and said, "Look, I have one of the best men ever. He's so loving. He's so caring." She said, "I had to go through brain surgery twice, and he was there for me to take care of me. Even had to clean her up from the backside a few times, because she couldn't do it for herself." Why this John with a straight face stand there in the microphone and say, "I'm 24 now. I feel like I'm grown. He hasn't been working, and we haven't really been on any dates as of late." She goes, "At what point do I start letting him know I'm not feeling appreciated?" With a straight face. Your man just got done taking care of you after brain surgery, because you ain't been out on a date in a while. Like, really? Really? What have you done for me lately?
Crazy. That's wild, bro. That's wild.
What have you done for me lately? Hey, listen, it's like that for some people out here, bro.
That's facts.
And look, we as guys, we always hear, for a lot of us that step onto the podcast, you guys are live. We involve the seekers and stuff like that. Like a lot of what's happening in the world sometimes can be, it's kind of like we got blinders on sometimes to what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, you gotta be careful of the company you keep, who you got around you. For some of y'all that got some serious collections like that, like there's too many videos out here of these dudes moving in some type of way. Next thing you know, they girl going through, cutting up their shoes, taking Sharpies to them, destroying their car. I had a friend of mine in college, right? Her name was DeLorean. She was dating this guy, and she caught him cheating. She caught him cheating, and so she rode over to her sister, who was at the school too, right? Her sister was with her when they went to go confront him, and she was so mad, she got on top of my man's car and just started stomping on the roof and the glass and everything. And the dude was like, "Yo, my car, what are you doing to my car?" And as she stopped her, she goes, my heart, what are you doing to my heart?" Oh, man.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it a bean, man. Like, I'm gonna keep it a bean, fellas. You got a good one. You know what I'm saying? Give her day, right? Give her day, fellas. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it is what it is. Jason, these ladies are spoiled because they know they can throw that monkey. Ooh. Whoa, on anyone they want to. And you know what, Jason, the sad thing is, bro, men are the problem for that.
Yes.
Men are the fault for that, Jason.
Preach, Jay. Preach,
and
Jay.
Let me tell you why that's possible, bro.
Before you continue.
Okay.
Men are the problem. Men are the problem. Go ahead.
Let me tell you why, because we have some guys out here, right? They don't care if she got one toe, bro. They don't care if this dude got like, if she got like 8 faloofas, they gonna lift that up and they gonna go out there and handle that business. So that's where it comes to, like, dudes out here is the problem, opposed to, making sure that there's a standard out there, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of these weak men out here are the reason why these ladies feel like, well, you know what? This is what you're gonna do. Or I can have whatever I want, even if she's super ugly. She can go outside and do something and someone's gonna get her. Why? Because they just don't care. So it's all about these goofies out here who don't set the standard as a man and just like, yo. So it's really up to us to really set that standard, bro. And at the end of the day, for me, that's what happens. It's us. It's the man's fault who the reason why a lot of even these ugly women think, man, they sniffalicious is worth everything and it's been used and abused. Them beef curtains. So
Yeah.
just being honest with you. So fellas, like
Right here, this is the problem.
it's the
Simps.
simpies. It's the simpies. It's the simps. Be honest, it's the simps.
Y'all know who y'all out here simping. Y'all know who y'all out here simping. Simp.
BT said I didn't realize they had leather wing tabs as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said they built like the white cement, the white Oreos.
Yeah.
They built like
Real Fire said fire reds with a vintage look, in my opinion. Ooh, I like that spinoff. Okay. So, BT said wouldn't have to worry about the plastic tearing over time. Jason, I don't know if we're getting an SB4 this year. I haven't heard anything about it. Have you? I haven't heard anything about an SB4.
I have not heard anything about getting an SB4 at all. Maybe they might. I mean, technically, someone was trying to point out that the Flight Club 4s essentially are an SB4, not called an SB4 because of the way the color blocking and everything is on them. So we'll see. Let's see. Flight Club's already popping up at my local Nike outlet. There you go. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, to me, like that was an easy pass for me. Those Flight Clubs, like, I don't know what Nike was thinking, bro. I just don't know what they were thinking about them Flight Clubs, to be quite frank with you. But if you like them, nothing wrong with it. But that was an easy pass for me. Easy.
BT, stop messing with him, bro. It's half size down from women to men. Let's see. I just realized I had 25% off on the Nike app and just got the Valentine's for like 160 euros. Nice.
Okay.
More or less $170. Couldn't resist it. Hey, take it. Take it. Hey, the only thing better than retail is under retail.
Yes, sir.
And the only thing better than that is free. Speaking of, so I've gone ahead and decided to request the Stranger Things phone posits from Better Generation with my golden ticket, y'all. So just to let y'all know, I went ahead and I told them, I said, send me the Stranger Things. Send me them joints.
How do you feel? Are you confident with you picking that decision? Because you was kind of like on the fence a little bit.
I was holding out to see if they was going to get a frag union, to be honest with you. But it is what it is at this point. It is.
Hey, so at least one of us so far has the Stranger Things phones, and I need to have them next.
These ladies are spoiled because they know they can. I read that already.
Yep.
I could have gotten the Levi's 3s. I could have gotten one of those. I could have gotten the Kobe 3D. But I said, you know what? Let me get these Stranger Things joints in here. I feel like if anything, they're gonna be some good trade bait for something, at least. Maybe I could trade with them for a union frag.
Listen, the Kobe 3Ds, that's just such a beautiful sneaker. That is to me the number 2 sneaker for the month of February. I'm putting the 3Ds at 2, and wow.
Hold on. Let's back up.
What?
So let me get this straight.
What?
You picking them over your Levi's pony hair joints?
I'm picking the Kobe's. Oh yeah, I'm picking the Kobe's over the Levi's. Oh yeah.
So the Levi's pony hair joints is that number 3 for you this month? You got Stranger Things, that's your 1.
Yep.
Kobe's is 2.
Yep.
Now I know you wanted the Levi's joints. You keep talking about them.
Yep, I want the Levi's as well. I want them.
You want the muscle joints.
Yep. Yeah, Levi's are probably 3. The white joints with the pony hair, chat. That's the one.
He said I'm gonna become Vecna. Let's Oxidized Green has the leather tabs as well. Yes, they did.
Facts.
Yes,
Facts.
they did.
Yep, just like
yes, they did.
Here you go. Here you go. The Oreos. Y'all remember these joints?
That's the black Oreos, yeah.
Yep. Facts.
Let's see. White and purple SB4s would be dope. Yes, they would. With the gum bottom, that'd be a nice colorway. I mean, they could end up releasing that red colorway, but that would kind of kill it for the people who have them as quote unquote friends and family. So,
yeah.
Although the vault, they could open up that vault and just say screw it.
Jason said, "Happy Mardi Gras." Okay.
Do you guys know stock numbers for the Jordan 5 Wolf Grays? I heard they're supposed to be this year's metallic with only 40 to 50,000 dropping. That may be 40 to 50,000 dropping on the sneakers app. Maybe. That's a good question, though. I have not heard stock numbers yet for them. But without further ado, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that is, was, and always will be, is now here to enter the chat. Purple Haze has blessed us.
Oh my gosh. Top of the morning, gents. Top of the morning chat. Yeah, sorry, man. It's been a very hectic month. I'm a little disappointed.
Why so sad?
Put a smile on it.
Right. I love the sneaker reference. We got a chance to see Jay Elevate, do what he does best, shine in any type of environment last night. For those of you all who missed it. And right before his famous outro that we've all come to know and love, he got cut off. I am so disappointed and robbed. I feel like we went on a first date. We went to second base. You slid a couple fingers in there.
Oh.
And then you walked away, leaving people hot and bothered.
Oh my God.
Oh.
In the spirit of Valentine weekend, of course, coming up.
Well, they're trying to save it for Valentine's Day.
Man, listen, you trying to save the load for Valentine's Day weekend.
Tell them. Hey, give it to me. Stop. Stop holding it.
He said, give it to me.
Stop holding it.
Oh my God.
Let it go. Hey, where your kicks?
Let it go.
Yeah. What you holding on to it for?
Oh my God.
What you holding it for?
Turn it loose.
You was giving that joint out freely before me. Now all of a sudden you want to put some firewalls in place. Yeah, some restrictions in place.
What are we doing?
What are we doing right now?
I've been hurt too many times.
Oh yeah, listen, bro. I've heard. Listen. Women speak a language that's totally different than men. I call that joint womanese, bro.
Facts.
Y'all gotta understand. Like, women logic is so different.
Yeah.
So different, but you gotta know how to use it against them, though.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what did Pop say on Boomerang? You gotta reverse it.
yeah, you do.
You do. Whips.
You do.
Yeah.
You know. She tried to lean in. She tried to lean in for a kiss. I leaned back like, I don't know you like that yet.
Oh, chill.
You moving a little too fast for me.
Chill.
I don't know yet. Hold up? Can I trust you?
or wait. I don't normally do this. I feel so vulnerable right now.
Nah. See, the last time I got my heart hurt, so I can't move like that this time.
Oh my gosh. what are we talking about as far as sneakers go this morning?
Well, real quick, we got 4 minutes here to the top of the hour where the Valentine's 4s will drop. They do come in semi-extended sizing, up to a size 12 and a half.
Ooh, man.
It's up to a 12 and a half men's, size 14 women's.
Okay.
Yeah.
That being said, we kind of was getting into just a discussion. Well, I told him I reserved the Stranger Thing phone posits. We had some talk about the Union Frag collab and how they're going to move. Someone asked, what's the next colorway for the SB4 line, if we're even going to get an SB4. We've kind of had a discussion around a few things.
Yeah, we may get another SB4 next year. It most likely won't be this year.
So, do y'all think that the SB4 hype, that train has came and left the station? Do y'all think so? And here's why I'm asking. Because there was a hype about last year's that Navy pair, which is a beautiful pair of kicks, and the hype just died down instantaneously. And I feel like Nike messed it up because they skipped a year and then brought that back. Remember, so the Pine Greens first, they skipped a year and then they brought back the Navies. So they kind of let that steam die down when it was rolling.
Jay, I'm going to disagree. And here's why I disagree. They could have waited 2 years, right? And then they could have come back out and slapped you in the face with another colorway, a colorway that people really, really wanted. And that shoe would have been an instant sellout. But the mere fact that we got navy blue, like navy blue is very underwhelming. It's not royal. It's not electric. It's not any of those things, right? It's not hyper. It's just navy blue. It was very underwhelming. And as a result, that's where we see it today, with the numbers that it did and the price that it's going for to this day. Now, if they come out with something like purple, or if they've come out with something, I don't know, like orange, right? Because we've all talked about orange before, in the past or whatever. Those numbers definitely would have been a lot higher.
So you're saying it's the colorway is the reason why?
Absolutely, hands down.
So I have a different theory on that.
Okay.
Mine is, I think the blue didn't do as well because people saw that red. People saw that red pair and thought, remember, it was supposed to be originally, the thought was we were getting both releases, the red and the blue, while most people were choosing the red. Like when we were ranking them, some people were putting the red over the green. That's how much they liked them. It was either green red or red green, but blue was always last. So I think that red pair is what hurt the blue pair.
And see, normally I agree with you, Wear Your Kicks, but I got to disagree with you on this one and here's where I disagree with you on. Your logic is there as always. However, the red pair was highly untouchable for most people.
10 o'clock.
So why would I then pass up on a navy blue if I know I'm not going to be able to touch red, right? Because I really want red. I feel like we talk about this all the time, consolation prizes, right? That navy blue would have been a lot of people's consolation prize. And I feel like a lot of people bit on that shoe because they looked at it from that perspective. It was a consolation prize. They were like, oh, damn, they made friends and family. Oh, damn, they made very limited pairs of friends and family. Oh, damn, I need to hurry up and hop on this before I miss the train here. And that's the type of scenario that we saw with it. But even then, it wasn't a frenzy. People were like, I'm going to get it, but I'm not really excited about it, right? It's like dating a 5. You're like, I got a date to kill time tonight, but I'm not really excited about her. That's what the Navy SBs were. They were a 5 on your dating scale.
The thing is, the Navies are so clean, though, looking. They are super clean. Though.
They are. Jason said, but the navy blue was super clean, and that's facts. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? We know that Nike has been just spitting out 4s like crazy, which y'all know. I'm all about the 4s. But do you guys think during that time of those SB4s that release, that's when we start seeing a shift and people really get the hype of fours are starting to die down? Do you think that's also the cause of it? Because let's be honest, man, like when fours was starting to go crazy, Nike was giving us colorways and the fours was just selling out like crazy. Fours equal 400, and we can't say that fours equal 400 anymore.
That's a good aspect. And here's how I'll equate it. Remember back in 17, 18, when ones were going stupid, right? And then COVID happened. And then here comes 2021, 2022. What did they start doing? They start putting the most random colorways on ones. Like, oh, this will be oat milk and cereal Jordan 1. Okay, let's go ahead and push it out there. They're going to love this. They're going to go nuts over it, right? And they started just slutting out the one in a way that the one has never been slutted out before. And as a result, people are like, I don't want this. And I wish Mr. Think was on here right now, because he said it best when he said, hey, it's not the silhouettes people get tired of, it's the colorways, right? And that rings true historically for a lot of Jordans. Now we're seeing a resurgence of that same type of marketing and marketability around the fours, right? They're slutting out the fours now. They're starting to put the most random colorways to fours now, and fours are going to go the way of the one. Now you have this whole faction out there right now. They're like, oh, ones are dead. Ones are dead. Nobody wants ones. They're going to be saying the same thing in 2 years about fours.
And listen, and honestly, that's why I love fours, man. And you know, I've been talking about, man, they need to bring these fours back. They finally brought them back, and I just started back stacking up on fours, bro. But for me, I'll never get tired of fours. Never. It's just that, again, the theme, the colorways is like, all right, man, like y'all just throwing any and everything out there. So, chat, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, for you guys out there and ladies, if you are new to the sneaker game, buy what you like, and this is like another perfect time for you guys to cop what you like and start building your collection the way you want it. Because again, patience in 2026, I'm telling you right now, is going to be the same thing as patience in 2025. Slow down for a second, and you're going to start seeing prices will dip. Now, when the luster comes back, man, then you're going to be smiling like, yo, I'm stacked where I'm at. I'm good where I'm at for right now.
So here's a question I have for both you and Wear Your Kicks, and I'm going to let Wear Your Kicks rock with this in a second. So do we think that now that Nike is starting to put that Nike Air on the back of random fours, does this signify the beginning of the end for that silhouette before we decide we need to just come as a composture level? Let's just take a step back. Do we think that foreshadows the fact that we now need to begin looking at putting the fours in the vault for a couple of years to kind of let the hype come back up? And we're not talking about the people that are diehard four lovers. We're talking about everybody else in between, from the hype beast all the way down to the people like, oh, well, everybody else is getting it, I might as well get it type of brand of sneaker enthusiast.
So,
what up, Superfly?
What up, Soup?
Champagne.
Navies are clean. Yep, they are clean. Listen, for me to see Nike Air on the back, it does not. I don't see it as signaling the end. I mean, I don't know why. I feel like we got to get out of this state of negativity a lot of times. Like, I know we want to hold Nike Air in this prestige, but just remember when the fours originally released, all they had on the back end was Nike Air, and then there was a switch to Jumpman, right, to build the quote-unquote Jumpman brand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, they were trying to reserve Nike Air on the back of shoes for a lot of OGs, but you know, from my perspective, as someone who just genuinely likes sneakers, like it doesn't upset me at all to see Nike Air on the back of more shoes. It really doesn't. I just genuinely like sneakers. Now, from a perspective of someone just trying to get into the game, we got to be careful too how we're putting information out there, because for someone, you always know, for someone new trying to get into the game and they don't really understand how things will really move, right? Who are they going to look to? They're going to look towards people who are in the game. And we got to be careful how we talk about certain things, because they may be wanting to try to build their collection with something they like. But we've been in the game. We've seen so much that our view is a little jaded in a sense compared to someone new. So, you know, we go, oh, I really like these, but you've been in the game like 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and you're like, oh man, that's shoot. Now you done talk them out of something because they look at you as someone who, in a sense, I don't want to say approval, but in a sense, that's what it comes down to, right? You have this, you want to be recognized as someone who's trying to build themselves up in here. And yeah, we can all talk about individualism and all that kind of stuff, but we all know if we don't know about something, what we're going to do, we're going to look towards someone who does seem knowledgeable about it. And a lot of times that knowledgeable person can help or hinder our viewpoint and how we look at things.
So I'm gonna say this, man. I am a Nike Air guy. I love the Nike Air on the back of the heel tab way more than the Jumpman. And Perp, you already know. I told you this, man. Like the Jumpman symbol in the back, man. For me, it's all right, right? I gotta like the kick, right? Give me that Nike Air. The problem is that Jay's gonna put on his business hat now. As a Ford fan, I'm taking off my Ford fanish and I'm gonna put on a business hat. It's time for the force to dwindle down. And now what we seeing is Nike have pushed over to the 5, and then Nike's gonna start working their way through the 6, and we see them. They're gonna start that beta test with the 7. I'm telling you right now, that's the way I see it. All of this is a beta test. I told you guys this like 2 years ago. Nike is doing a beta test on the 5. Guess what happened? 5 started selling. All of this is a beta test, bro. If you see what's going on, they're slowly rolling out certain things to figure out what's the next big thing. What can they re-push? And to be honest with you, this is the way I see it. And honestly, it's smart. But the 4s need to slow down. And now they still gonna let the 5s rock, but they presenting us with the 6, right? And you guys see we getting what, two different 7s this year. We just don't know which 7s. I like the direction that Nike is going, but you can't keep slutting out a silhouette, because now you're getting thirsty to figure out what's the next best thing, opposed to like slowly integrating something else and slowly pushing something else out.
Yeah, I think those are two really good perspectives, two different perspectives, but two very good perspectives nonetheless. And so Champagne actually brought up a very decent point, right? Go up one where you kicks to the,
and you hit it on the spot.
Yeah, to the Flight Clubs.
This one?
Yep. He said you hit it on the spot. Flight Clubs got the exact same leather as Pine Greens. I just noticed that yesterday. So why do we think that Flight Clubs did not sell out at the end of the day? Because I think we've all had it in hand right now at this point, pause. And we both can agree that the quality on it was very nice. It was surprising to a lot of people, including myself. So what do we attribute to such dismal sales and not even a slow burnout? I mean, they're just sitting everywhere.
Yeah, they're reduced price now too. I see them for like 180.
Yeah, Athlete's Foot has them at 175. Yep. So, which is crazy.
Look at the toe box. First of all, let's start with that toe box with that weird wave stitching. Let's first talk about that. That doesn't look good. Let's just be honest. Let's also be honest. The colorway itself, bro. Like, I get it. It's a white shoe. I love white shoes. I get it. I love kind of like that. I like the fact that they had that light red piping around the Nike Air, but it was just a boring kick. It was like, here you guys go. You guys gonna buy it. And the community like, no. And Jason said it perfect. Too close to military blacks. Facts, bro. As a matter of fact, Man, my blacks are somewhere around here. Here you go. Here you go. Look familiar, bro. And not only that, this right here, this military black is way cleaner than the flight clubs. That stitching in the front was terrible. It just didn't make sense. And I think
It
that's
was
part of
almost
the
like
reason why.
military black and a fire red had a baby, and that's what came out as a byproduct.
Yep. Military black smashes that kick out the box. Not even a debate. Not even a debate, bro.
He said they Jedi mind effing people. That's like what my man said, baking soda. The Oracle. Where's the Oracle at when you need him? Baking soda.
Right. Normally he's in here.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I like the shoe. I didn't necessarily have a problem with the shoe. It just didn't emotionally make me want to buy them.
Yeah,
like
there was no story.
I'm just kind of like, oh, there's a story, right? It's a callback to the actual Jordan Flight Club that used to be around.
Yeah, but when I say story, like there's no rich marketing behind it. There's no really robust story behind it. It's just like, okay, this is why we're giving you this shoe is the type of scenario they painted, which wasn't attractive to a lot of people. And maybe subliminally, that's what kind of turned you off about it.
I just know when I saw them, I was just kind of like not
meh.
Yeah, I just wasn't, Now I did say it's interesting though, because to me, I almost felt like they could have done this with the SB4s, the way they had this triple stitch or a quadruple stitch. Like to me, it looks like reinforced stitching for the suede, which they could have done on the SB4s.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the skateboard purpose of it.
Yep.
Right. That being said, I don't know. And now they're also coming out with the Flight Club ones, the Jordan 1 Flight Clubs, which I'm more interested in those than I am with these. Well, real quick, I was just going to say, just remember how we talking about these right now is how people talked about Black Cat 4s when they originally came out. Just remember that.
Man,
so who knows what could happen a couple years down the line looking back on these shoes. Today's trash could be tomorrow's gold. That's all I'm saying.
True.
Wear your kicks. I think you probably need to say that louder for the people in the back, because that was exactly the point I was going to make. And I was actually going to use an example. I mean, when you really think about it, everything is cyclical when it comes to history. And yes, there's history in sneakers as well. And much like real history, sneaker history also repeats itself. And so you see a lot of sneakers that kind of come and go by the way of the dodo bird. We think about what Nike did years ago in 2018 when they came out with the Cyber Monday 1s. They came out with the Cyber Monday 3s, right? And people were just like, whatever. And then that price skyrocketed, and then it came down. And it's gone through a series of peaks and valleys over the course of the last several years. But, all it takes is one TikTok post or whatever the future social media platform is for someone to get on there and make it go viral, for that shoe to go boom. And we see it all the time. Almost every 2 years, we'll see a sneaker that's been out for 4 or 5 years all of a sudden go through the roof, or less than that. And this could absolutely be one of those sneakers. We just don't know.
So, Perp, I'm gonna give you my take on that. And wear your kicks. I anything is possible. And I get y'all point, but for me personally, I'm gonna have to like a little bit disagree with this particular kick right here, just because overall I just don't see that happening. And let me explain to you guys why. Nike is dropping too many damn kicks throughout the whole entire week. So people, the mindsets have shifted, interests have changed, and if you notice, there's starting to be what they say a downtrend on social media now. Now, what you guys are saying is absolutely right about, hey, social media, TikTok, or anything can blow something up, make it go up. You guys are 1,000% right, but there has been a shift in mindsets with a lot of people as of lately. A lot of stuff has been trending down now, opposed to trending up in a generalization whole standpoint. And this is why I said all sneaker brands should stop overly producing shoes, stop giving 12, 14 shoes every week. For those who are not like true sneaker enthusiasts, right? They're like, all right, man, this is just too much. I'm just gonna turn the left point, or I don't have the money for it. I can't afford every sneaker every week. I just can't. And part of that thing is that they have to look at what does the people want, right? And this is why I'll go back and say why those Shaqnosis did so well. Why? Because they don't drop all the time. Reebok don't drop something every week, and people looking for something just a little bit different now, out the spectrum, even though it's old, but they brought something back and it's not overly mass produced. That's what I have to say. And Patrick Torres, what's up, family? I agree with you 1,000%, man. Those hyper positives, man. Area 72 lines, facts, bro.
I love fours.
I'm with you. I'm a Ford fan. I'm original Ford fan from the 80s, bro. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Resellers are the ones really crying over this because they got a storage unit full of product they can't push. Hey,
Facts.
that's facts. Oh, so look, I like Jay. I get what you're saying, and as a sneakerhead, you see shoes that you like, and it's like, yeah, like I can't buy all 3 pairs releasing this week, right? And some people they get mad about it because they feel like, oh, what if it sells out? But we've seen there's not a whole lot that necessarily sells out now. And what's up in price today, if you really like it, you can come back to it in a couple months to check it out. Prices might be down on there because they're not moving as much, because now it's kind of out of sight, out of mind, because you got so much other stuff releasing. You know what I'm saying? But we have to understand something, because again, we as sneakerheads, we have a different viewpoint into how these releases are going versus the general public. The general public, they walk into the shoe store and a shoe that quote unquote the sneakerhead is passing up on, they're like, oh, I could finally get me a Jordan 4. Oh, I could finally get me a Jordan 3. Oh, I can finally get me a Jordan 5. And they don't really know much about shoes. They just happy they can finally get one of those silhouettes. So from a business standpoint, as you like to keep talking about, this if I cater everything to the sneakerhead and the way the sneakerheads think and move and stuff like that, I'm losing money. I'm losing money in that aspect, because it's not just them that are buying these shoes. It's just that the general public doesn't necessarily always have an opportunity to get their hands on a lot of stuff, because look what happened last year during the holiday time. Black Cat 4s, Gammas, right? To the casual person, like, damn, I just wanted to be able to get a Jordan sneaker for my kid. And some people couldn't do it. So the fact that some of these shoes are sitting around now, it's like, okay, this kid grow. Because I tell you this, like, these kids now, a lot of these kids now, they getting Jordans and stuff like that. Think about how many of us come up on here and say we wasn't really getting these shoes when we was younger. Now, you a different case. Your parents was buying you J's when you was younger. My parents weren't. A lot of people in here, their parents weren't buying them J's like that. It wasn't until they got older to the point where, you could buy the shoes for themselves. So, to me, I look at it from the standpoint of, okay, yeah, we as a sneaker community, we think, oh, there's too much, all this stuff is sitting, blah, 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 blah. Why these shoes ain't selling out? But there's a much larger population out there that just every so often wish they could get their hands on a pair that they like. And so far in 25, moving into 26, it's happening for a lot of them.
The chat going crazy.
Let's see here. Depending on where you live, the Nike outlets have crazy stock. I always find something in there. That's true too.
Yep.
That's true too. I was down at the Sawgrass, and they had the black undefeated Air Maxes. They had a couple of the Dornbecker pairs. They had Pure Money threes. They had something else they had, I forgot too. But yeah, but that's if you live near an outlet.
So,
Not everybody lives near outlets either, though.
facts. I mean, I have to travel a little bit for an outlet. I don't live next to him, but I see Snowman. Snowman made a comment right above Ultra, and he said Nike should bring back the Nike Air Raids. Fam, you preaching, Snowman. You preaching, bro. We need them joints back we need them joints back on toe. Preach. Listen, and I want to make this comment about outlets. These outlets now are not the same. I'm telling you, man. You go to an outlet, a lot of times now you are paying retail price. You're not getting a discount unless they sitting there for a while. And I'm really speaking on Jordans. Unless you go to the wall rack in the back that says an additional 30% off. So this is why you gotta go. I try to tell everybody, everything in those outlets, man, check the retail price and check the outlet store prices. I'm telling you right now, look how long it took for the Air Jordan 4 Armani years, not the K-Stones, these joints right here to go on sale.
Damn near a whole year.
So it took like a whole year before they went under retail. So when people go to outlets, oh, I got a deal. You didn't get a deal. You pay retail. This is why we have this podcast, because we try to spread as much knowledge as possible to you guys. And honestly, like these outlets now, it's all a game. So just make sure, like when you guys go there, you are getting a deal. What up, Johnny? Salute to your family. Appreciate you, Doty. Patrick, what you got? I
agree with you guys. Marcus too saturated. So many releases these days. I go back to all original Jordan releases back when he was trying to beat the Lakers and Celtics. But see, that's way back. So hold on a second. Yep. Hold on a second. So this is. Hold on a second. Let me go back to an image real quick. I'm trying to. Let's see if I find it. There's an image out there that showed a Foot Locker back in 2017?
Not even. It was. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, here we go. No, I found it. Hold on. We got to go back to something here. Okay. How many times do we come across this image right here? Look at all these Jordans. Look at all these J's that were sitting on the shelf. Like, I think some of y'all forget what it used to look like prior to COVID and social media being strong like this. This was what you see a lot of times going into your Foot Lockers, your Foot Actions. A bunch of these Jordan silhouettes just sitting there. Look what shoe's sitting there, Jay. What shoe is this, Jay? They're coming out again this year. The True Blue 3s is coming out again this year. Like, I think we forget what it used to be like. Like, these releases were happening a lot, but we didn't have social media like that, right? You didn't have a Z sneakerhead constantly posting a shoe every day that's coming out 6 months from now, a year from now. What'd you have? What we have, Jay? East Bay Magazine, bro.
Yeah, East Bay.
We had, what was it? I think Facebook had a whole sneaker page. I forget what it was called. But this is what you used to see. And now you walk into the stores, you see a bunch of the Jordan silhouettes. All it's done is basically just kind of gone back to what it used to be. You gotta remember, like, COVID was a unique time because nobody could go out there and put in footwork. I'll tell you right now, had it not, okay. The Last Dance and no COVID, I'm telling you right now, these shoes are not doing what they're doing right now. You still do the Last Dance documentary, but there's no COVID, I'm telling you right now, these shoes are not doing nowhere near what they're doing right now. But because everybody was stuck in the house and you had nothing else to do but watch stuff on Netflix and all these other subscription joints you had, right? There's a lot of people who tuned into this.
So let me say this, and I'm going to say this because even prior to COVID, right, when I was living in Europe, you had to stand out in line for kicks because Jordans was selling out like crazy. So location does depend upon how things operate, who's picking up what. But at the end of the day, when we talking about back from 2015 all the way to the times now, you see way more releases, way more sneaker drops now than you seen back then. So what I'm saying is, when you're talking about even to the average consumer today, and the average consumer is very, very well more knowledge now when it comes to kicks. When they see stuff sitting like this and they got tags on them, they passing up on them. And I'm really talking about the younger generation. So I think what Patrick is saying, and Patrick, correct me if I'm wrong, because you and I, we do have an agreement that, hey man, the market is too saturated. There's way more saturation today than it was 10 years ago, 12 years ago, prior to, COVID. So take COVID out, but we're talking about the saturation wise, Wales more saturated now than back then. That's the difference. And this is why people saying, I meet a lot of people and they're like, yo man, I go for other kicks now just because everybody don't have them. And again, taste and preference. This is why I said when Nike is starting to do, and I feel like somebody from Nike, y'all started watching the channel and people laughed at when I said make shoes more limited, but make them obtainable. Look what they're doing in 2026. Nothing wrong with stuff sitting on the shelves. As a sneakerhead, I love it. But as a business perspective, looking at the generalization of people, they like, yo, don't nobody want these joints. I'm passing. Opposed when stuff moving, it's off the shelf. That's called marketing psychology.
But would you not agree that part of the Nike downfall, right, was the fact that, remember with the CEO that just left, he wanted to have more inventory on the Nike app versus what was in stores. So what happened? They started taking a lot of the Nike product off the shelves of their partner retailers, like your Champs, your Foot Lockers, your JD Sports. And so what did these stores have to do? They had to fill it with something. And so then what happened? What they get filled with? Asics, Hoka, right? So to the people who don't necessarily subscribe to sneaker social media, what do? They walk in and they see what they see. They see what they see, and that's part of how this shift, especially when it comes to the running sneaker, right? The comfortable running shoe, made that transition to these other brands taking market share in that department, was because of people are like, oh, well, I see what I see in front of me. Not they walk in and they go, okay, I'm looking strictly for Nikes. The general public not necessarily like that. They're not brand focused like the sneakerhead is.
Well, the problem with that was that Donahoe took he didn't read the room properly, right? He took a European approach to a North American issue. And the same rules don't apply, as you know also well, right? There is no rule of thumb when it comes to how the markets move overseas versus how they move in North America, Canada, and the US, right? Mm-hmm. And as a result, that's why his tenure got cut short. I mean, Donahoe was supposed to be here at least throughout 2027, 2028. But, I mean, we saw a horrific backslide in sales. Mm-hmm. The stock tanked. So many different domino centrifugal effects that came along with that. Right, which is why now they brought in newer, fresher blood with fresher ideas to try to give a shot in the arm for both the stocks and, more importantly, that supply and demand aspect of it. I mean, It's going to take a few years. We've already talked about this last year, as the changing of the guard kind of came into place here, but it's going to happen nonetheless. And we're going to see some of the stock prices go up. We're going to see some of those investors a lot happier. And more importantly, we're going to see a less partitioned aspect of where we are right now from a North American product market to where they are from an EU product market.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Patrick, did you put in the Jordan Union flag for pickup at undefeated New York City? Let's see here. Did ASICS die back down this year? Yeah, Patrick, since you up there at NYC, bro, you trying to get them black-white flag unions? Tell me you trying for them joints.
The AKA Jordan 1 High 85 black and whites.
Man.
I want the Nike Air Max 95 trainers that was green and white.
The trainers.
I wonder what Gen Alpha will gravitate towards. I mean, look, I don't know. They're so here today, going tomorrow with a lot of stuff that,
man,
I think they're just going to gravitate towards what it is they like, and it's going to be a diversification of brands. And granted, I will say to Jay's point, as I think a lot of us have gotten older, a lot of us have gotten more niche branded versus you used to have like the Reeboks, the Adidas, and the Nikes. There were a lot of people who were just Nike heads back then, but I do feel like there were those people, even though you were considered like a Nike head, like you still had a couple Reeboks in there. Maybe you had some British Knights. Maybe you had some LA Gear joints, Like I feel like maybe there was a lot more diversification with shoes, but as now these brands have produced so many sneakers, like Jordan brand, for example, has produced so many shoes that you just kind of gravitating towards them because that's really your love versus the other stuff is kind of your like.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Johnny said, yeah, I only rocked hot boxes as a kid. Superfly said, facts, my outlet store is lit right now. And Jason, he said, hey, when these tax checks hit, you won't be able to cop anything. Superfly said, I've seen flight clubs and outlet. It's true, wasn't on sale.
So
Outlets
that's why
are not giving anyone a break.
No. And that's and that's why they moved the Wolf Grade 5s closer to tax time. Because they trying to get they trying to get them to be the tax shoe.
Yep.
Let's see here, a couple more. As a kid, I was wearing LA Gear. Me too. I'm actually a fan of 6 and 7s and foam posits living in NYC. We run out closet space, and I'm married now, so I just stick to those styles. Yeah, there you go.
Preach.
Let's see here. That they led us to the Griffey. That they led us to be Griffey shoes. Black and white frags, ugly for real.
Am I the only one who liked that kick? Forget the resale.
I mean, I don't have a problem with them. But man, Chad, I listen, Perp, Jay, I wish I could stay on longer today, bro. I definitely do got to run, unfortunately. Are you guys around later on this evening?
No, I won't be. I won't. Well, I know, unless it's at a certain time. But
I may be for sure.
What's a certain time?
I got bowling, then I'm gonna be doing some other stuff. So it kind of depends, man, what time we talking about.
There goes Jay, always playing with his balls in his off time.
Big hard balls too. Pause.
Jeez. Hope they're not blue.
Now, are you a 2-finger or a 3-finger guy, Jay?
You know what? I have moved. Actually, I've moved to the 2-finger, and now I'm also moving to a 9-finger bowling.
You said 9-finger or 9-finger?
9, because I've switched.
No holes. He just palms that joke.
I switched to a 2-handed bowling, man. I'm switching up my style now as a 2-handed bowling now, so I'm working on my 2-handed bowling game.
He's grasping balls. He's never mind. Sorry.
So one thing, so real quick, this is facts. One thing I noticed is no one clowns anymore about shoe preferences like in the 2010s. That's true. That's 100% true.
Yeah.
I wonder how the strategy helps stockholders when they limit the items they know people want, being that Nike has a track record of their customers like and dislikes as a whole. That's true too.
Facts.
And that stock price is down right now for Nike. I know that.
Yeah, and that's why they brought Elliott Hill in to help raise the bar, which we'll see, in the next year and a half.
Let's see, Adidas. Oh, by the way, did you see for the World Cup, Nike is Brazil's main sponsor?
Yeah.
Because they got those Brazil 3s coming out. Them joints are fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. Adidas still hasn't gotten back and climbed back in the game since they got dismissed. Let's see. Perp still going to Soul Summit today.
Yeah, I'll hit you, BT.
Bet. Right. That's dope.
Hey, yo, Grassman is crazy. happy Black History Month. Hey, we appreciate it, man. We appreciate everybody being tapped in. Perp, if you're around, man, hopefully maybe we can get another live going this evening, bro. For those y'all out there, man, hopefully you guys can tap in or whatever. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, I do unfortunately have to run a little early today. Jay, what you got, man, before we go ahead and close out?
Chat, appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. Listen, at least give us a thumbs up, man, for these fire lives, man. Come on, man. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks. Purple Haze.
The only outro I want is what I want. And you got to give the people what they want.
Like, share, subscribe for that real sneaker content. Oh, you know more. Yeah, boy.
Hey, man, appreciate everybody that's tapped in today, man. Listen, next Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Valentine's weekend, All-Star weekend. There's going to be a ton of drops happening, that weekend, man. It's going to be pretty crazy. But make sure y'all take care of y'all significant others, man. Don't be, burning up all your money trying to get them bin sixes, them salesman sixes, the frag unions, and every other damn shoe dropping that weekend, y'all. For real. Be safe. We'll check y'all next time. Peace.